Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Football Banter, the home of banter. And as you already know, there is no football without banter.
Football Banter.
Coach, let's see. With Real Madrid have the formula against Liverpool. We're talking about the Champions League right now. Wisdom cannot relate. He's a Chelsea fan. So, coach,
Stray bullets.
Hey, voila.
do you think your Real Madrid suffering from injury crisis going to Anfield to face a very informed Liverpool who have been looking for a win against Real Madrid in recent years? Do you think Madrid have the formula this time around, or Madrid will be cooked?
I always say this to coaches and to my colleagues and to fans and around that a well-structured team might have injuries, but should not complain of the injuries. You know why?
Yeah.
Because I believe you have been given equal slots like any other team to have at least 2 or 3 almost equal players. I didn't say equal. Almost equal players in the same compartment, which means if one is out, the other one can do the role. But now what happens in clubs is that they go so much on the offensive.
Yeah.
They get too many offensive players than midfielders and than defensive. Some go more of defensive players than midfielders. Some go more of midfielders based on the club's ideology. You understand? And that's where most of them fail. Because if they should go on equality, okay, I need to have 7 attackers, 7 midfielders. I need to have 8 attackers, 8 midfielders, 8 defenders. You understand? With perhaps 2 per post or kind of, you understand? Yeah. They will get it right. They might get it right. You understand? When injuries begins to infiltrate into the team. Okay. But now, what happens is, like in Madrid now, Rodrigo is out.
Vinicius
is out. And I believe
Vasquez is back.
I don't want Ancelotti to bring in Rodrigo like he did when Rodrigo was not yet.
Rodrigo is not even available. He's not traveling.
That's why I said I don't want him, because that's the other time we heard that we said Rodrigo was not going to play.
He's not traveling with
against Barcelona. Rodrigo was not supposed to even play that game.
He didn't play against Barcelona, just Dortmund.
Yeah, against Dortmund. Yes, thank you. Against Dortmund, and they brought him because
and then also AC Milan.
It's wrong. You understand? I would rather prefer to go on a defeat and save my player for future matches than to carry the player and bring him and worsen the injury and then end up losing him for the rest of the season.
Coach,
so now, coming to Liverpool game, before you get into where you want to go to, coming to Liverpool game, like I said, I think Madrid has everything it takes to fight against Liverpool in Anfield.
With you.
Yeah. Because, like I said, I remember I said it here in the panel that if I were Ancelotti, I'll keep some of these big boys on the bench, bring in these young guys and see how they play. That's rotating the team, and that's giving the young boys confidence, giving them a sense of belonging. But once you keep keeping them and keep using these guys, what they call the top players, you bought them with huge sum of money, with big salaries. You understand? Those little boys, they can only stay in the second position and perhaps even sleep there. All what they know is after everything, tomorrow they'll still call these guys to play. You understand? But once you give them opportunities, it gives them a sense of belonging. It gives them some happiness. It gives them some sense of, being part of the team and, doing those things. And now, Liverpool, they already know what is happening. They already know Vinicius is out. They already know Rodrigo is out. You understand?
Yeah.
Those are the players that they've seen on screen. They've seen their way of play. They know what they must have improvised, how to counter them.
Okay.
That's how it works in Champions League. That's how it works. Even when I was playing in Champions League, when I was in USB in Young we would definitely go perhaps to look for a team record or kind of those playing and then try to see their move or kind of that. If I thought there are videos, there are no videos. Okay. So what is there is Liverpool will not find it easy in Anfield.
Thank you.
But I can't say we are going to win because it's a game of football. No, but Liverpool will not find it easy.
But me, what I had is, in other words, Liverpool will not find it easy. No room for errors. Real Madrid winning the game and no excuses from coach. So there we have it for this episode, our EPL roundup. That is our weekend EPL roundup. Last weekend EPL roundup. And talking about Real Madrid and Liverpool fixture in the Champions League. Also, Arsenal are going to play Sporting Very tasty game. Gyökeres is coming for Arsenal.
Arsenal Sporting.
And they are going to Sporting to play.
Wow.
So, the wine, that game, you carry how many pillows to hold and so many things because those guys, they are ruthless.
Yeah, I know. I'm expecting.
They are ruthless.
When is the game?
Today.
It's today.
Oh.
Yes, I'm expectant. I know it's going to be I'm looking forward to the match because I know Sporting is
It's
hot.
going to be
And in
hot.
fact, the
That's what we'll
assistant
test.
coach,
No.
Arsenal, this is
the assistant coach said something.
If you ask me, I'll go for Arsenal. Arsenal win the game.
Yeah, no, of course.
And I'll tell you why Arsenal win the game. Sporting beating City doesn't mean they'll beat Arsenal.
yeah.
Sporting
Yeah,
and
of course,
Arsenal,
of
they have
course.
equal.
True.
They have almost equal.
True, but it's going to be
Almost
interesting,
equal
right?
usefulness in terms of
Yes.
the juicy part of the players.
Now, in terms, looking at in fact, the coach for Sporting, the assistant coach said the match they played and they won 6-0. They were training for Arsenal,
Okay.
so it will be good to see what they've got.
All right.
One thing I like about the Arsenal team is that we've come to a level of maturity where we can soak pressure. We take it game by game, and
All right. So, till the next episode, we'll see what coach and the wine has to say. Also, Barcelona is playing. I just pray we won't lose.
And
at home to
Chelsea
Brest.
is playing on
Please, we're
Thursday.
talking about the Champions League. Calm down.
Haba.
We're talking about the Champions
Haba.
League here.
No, when
Don't-
when are you playing?
On
When are you playing?
Thursday, yeah.
You are
You
bringing
are playing when boys are playing. I don't play when men are playing. So see you
Ciao,
next
ciao.
time, guys. Make sure you drop your comment. Comment, banter in the comments so that you can be picked to come and join us here. And see you next time. Ciao.
Bye.
Football Banter.